Namayastu Bhagavan Vishveshwaraya Mahadevaya Trayambakaya Tripurantakaya Trikalagnikalaya Kalagnirudraya Neelakantaya Mrityunjayaya Sarveshwaraya Sadashivaya Srimanmahadevaya Namaha. Taking the time to firm up the posture, checking the alignment of the head, neck and back, which is kept in a single straight line. Hands clasped on the lap, eyes softly closed. Paying attention to the breathing, deliberate, mindful, deep breathing. Noticing the belly filling up with air all the way up to the stomach, chest. Lungs expanding with each inhale and slowly contracting in the reverse order. Chest, stomach, abdomen. I watch the body rise and fall with each breath. Using the breath to come back to here, now, to the present. Nothing to do right now, nowhere to go, nothing I have to lose by being here, nothing to gain. Just being and breathing. If the mind wanders away from noticing the breath, I come back to the breathing If the breath has become a little more shallow, I again remember to breathe mindfully, deeply, deliberately. There appears to be a connection between the breath and the mind. And when I watch the breath, I see that my mind is getting quieter, calmer. The next step is to keep the world that is outside, outside. This sounds like a contradiction. If the world is already outside, how can I keep the outside world outside? When I visualize a range of mountains right now, I see that the mountains are part of the outside world. I see the mountains in the mind's eye. And I find that in relation to these mountains, I am a non-demanding, objective, uncomplaining, contented person. This is because I enjoy the mountains, however they are. I do not wish the mountains to be different. Next, I visualize the river. Perhaps the Ganga flowing. Or any other river. Again, in relation to the river, I obtain as a non-demanding, contented, uncomplaining, objective person. This is again because I do not have a problem with how the river is. This is how the river is. Can I retain this same objectivity and contentment with regard to people? Perhaps it is possible with people in general. As long as I do not have gender, race, ethnic biases. In relation to these people, whoever they may be, I can still command an uncomplaining, non-demanding, contented and objective presence. What about people close to me? I visualize the Father. Immediately there is a difference between the river and the Father. River outside, Father outside as well as inside. This is the difference. I visualize the Father. This is how He was, He is in my perception. The words "in my perception" are important because I give myself the freedom to be wrong. This is how Father was, Father is. Retaining the caring, the love I have for the Father, I give Him the freedom to be who He was, who He is. In so doing, I can offload the internal Father, the internalized Father, in the form of unrequited expectations, unfulfilled expectations. This is how He should have been. Why did He do this? Why did He not do this? This is the internalized Father. When I am objective, I see the Father freely by granting Him the freedom to be whoever He was, He is in my perception. When I am able to do this, even to a certain extent, I am free of the hold of the Father in the form of unfulfilled expectations. Om Namaha, Om Namaha, Om Namaha, Om Namaha, Om. Mother. This is how Mother was, Mother is in my perception. retaining the love and the caring for the mother. I let go of the expectation that she should have been different. She should be different. How to do that? By granting her the freedom to be whoever she was, she is in my perception. Om Namaha, Om Namaha, Om Namaha, Om Namaha, Om. Now I come to my own body. An interesting question arises. Is it internal to me or is it external to me? I visualize the body part by part from head to toe as though I'm seated in front of a full-length mirror. Sitting in front of this mirror, I can see my face, head, shoulders, arms, hands, front of the torso, and in my mind's eyes, I can visualize the back of the head, neck, back of the torso. Then I can also see in this mirror a left leg from the thigh all the way to the foot, the right leg from the thigh to the foot. This is how this body is. There are many things about this body that cannot be changed, at least not very easily. Height, general weight, color of skin, color of hair, predilection to certain ailments. This is how the body is. Watching the body, I let go of trying to change those things that right now cannot be changed. Om Namaha, Om Namaha, Om Namaha, Om Namaha, Om Namaha, Om. Now comes the turn of the mind. I find that I can also watch the mind. This is how the mind is. Restless now, now happy, now sad, now angry, now fearful, now sorrowful. I let the mind be with all its changes. I am the changeless Sakshi, the observer. Motionless, changeless, Nitya, eternal, Shuddha, pure, Buddha, all-knowing, Mukta, free, Atma, I. I let the mind be because I can clearly see I'm not just this mind. I am the master of this changing mind. All I have to do is watch it for it to become quiet, tranquil. In this quietened mind, I can place a mantra. For this session, we can use Om Namah Shivaya. We will begin by chanting the mantra together, loudly, little less loudly, softly, in a whisper, and then mentally for a couple of rounds. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Namah Shivaya. Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Om 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 Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Allow the chant to stop. Scan with the mind's eye how the body feels, how the mind feels. Do I feel comfortable? Do I feel more like myself? If you enjoy feeling comfortable, feeling more like yourself, acknowledge that. I am comfortable being who I am. This means I do not need any comforting from outside, at least for today. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.